Part 2, SMRP with Autofill.
Okay, now we will try to key in our patient's data into the SMRP website. I have created a shortcut over here. But if let's say you need to Google it, you just Google the web address and then sign in using your user ID and password. And then from your phone, click the Me tag so that it will generate a new code. Then key in the code, log in, then click SMRP, click search for the patient, and then copy paste the ID number. In this case, it's IC number of the patient, and then search by the ID. So the patient will appear here, and then we click on that patient's name. This is an inpatient, so we click as to create another new inpatient data. Then we start to click the autofill button so that it will appear on the top of here. And then we start to fill in with the date, the encounter information, date and time. Usually I will put 12 p.m. Same date and time with of the attending date and time. And then the date and time for referral form. Usually I will put as at 8 a.m. in the morning. And then attended patient, yes. And then the time that you finish seeing your patient, usually I will put about half an hour afterwards, right? This one won't be auto-populated, so we just fill up the data that will be auto-populated later, and then the etiology dash, sign and symptom dash, and then our name, IC number or AHP number, and then go back to the autofill tab on the top below the toolbar, and then we see the generate rules. Then click this one to expand, and then we will see the tab of generate autofill rules, and then we click on this one. Once the green color done appear, that means the data that we fill up is being memorized by the autofill. So for this patient, if let's say we just want to finish the data entry, just click the discipline, and then the main diagnosis, the patient type, and then put the problem as other, no, then the nutrition support type, diet consultation, diet type, and then you just click submit on the green tab color. But what I want to show you is how this autofill will help us when it is auto-generated, the data that we fill up before this. So we search for the ID of the patient, click on that patient's name again. So this is an inpatient, so create a new data. See, the data is auto-generated. Before this is empty, but now the date and time encounter, the referral form time, and then together the attending date time, visit type, but must be careful with this option, attended patient, yes or no. Usually we click on the attended patient only, so we must change on this one. So for the discipline, my case, because I'm in charge of ICU, so it is adult intensive care. And then from the census data, so copy paste the main diagnosis. We didn't memorize the diagnosis part just now, because otherwise every single time when you want to key in a new data, you have to delete. So we left it empty before, and then for the problem, choose no, and then other. As usual, you could always use tab or click by mouse. This is to enter case, nasogastric, individual, modification consistency, and formula, enter formula regime. That's it. And then the patient type, adult. Then we click submit. Are you sure to proceed? Click yes. Tada! Then the data has been entered. This is how we use Autofill. So I hope this sharing could help all of you to key in the SMRP data faster. If there's anything, any question, you could always ask me in person or text or any other social media that you could use to reach me. With that, I thank you.
End of Part 2 SMRP with Autofill. Thanks for watching.